Hey everybody, so in this video I'm gonna tell you guys what happened to me on Saturday. I know I just posted a video yesterday, but a lot of you guys wanted to know what happened to me on Saturday, so I'm here to tell you guys what happened. And let me tell y'all right now, okay, when shit happens to me, I don't think it's funny until the day after or until I actually start feeling better. So when this happened to me on Saturday, I was in so much pain. But then the next day, after coming back from the hospital, I was just like looking at these pictures and I'm like, what the fuck? Like it was just so funny to me. Like, did you really just do this? Like, are you dumb? On Instagram, like, what happened? What happened? Are you okay? The reason why I didn't respond to all of you guys was because I just didn't want to be repetitive. Like, I just didn't want to say the same story all over again to like 20 people. So I was like, I'll just do a YouTube video to explain to you guys what happened, and so you guys could come over here and just watch it. But I'm okay. Thank you to everyone that messaged me to see if I was okay. I appreciate it. But I'll respond to messages later on today, because I have a lot. Like, my DM is like full of like messages like, what happened, like, are you okay? So I'll respond to you guys later on today. Also, like, I was just trying to heal because my eye was still burning yesterday and a little bit today, and then also the light also bothers me a little bit, so that's why I was wearing sunglasses like the whole time, because just the light, it just burns me a tiny bit, not all the way, but it does burn me a little bit. So that was also the reason why I wasn't like responding. So I was just trying to like make sure I was okay, make sure my eye was healing properly. But I'm good now. I don't have my contacts in, as you guys can see, because I know when I have my contacts in, they're like a little bit brown. But I don't have my contacts in only because they told me that I couldn't put them back in until I felt better. I feel better now, but I'm not comfortable enough to put them on yet. So, and a lot of you guys know I wear my contacts to see, not to look cute, to see, because I hate wearing my glasses. So, yeah, but a lot of you guys were like, oh, is it because you got that foreign fill, da 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 da. So if you guys don't know, I had posted on my Instagram who does foreign fills. So you guys are thinking that I went to somebody else, that I didn't go to my actual girl that I usually get my lashes done with. Matter of fact, I just got a lash fill on Wednesday. It was the same day I posted that I needed someone to do a foreign fill on me. But so a lot of you guys think that the reason why I ended up in the hospital was because of my eye. I mean, because I went to someone else to do a foreign fill, right? So I didn't end up going to nobody for a foreign fill. The reason why I had posted I needed a foreign fill, or whoever did a foreign fills, was because my lash tech's schedule that day was a little bit of like hectic for her, so she had to like move us around. But finally she did squeeze me in, which I do appreciate her for that, because she knows how much I love my lashes. So it had nothing to do with my lashes. Again, guys, like, I know you guys thought it was my lashes, or maybe you guys thought I went to somebody new and they fucked me up, but it had nothing to do with my lashes. I just want to clear that up. These were probably some of you guys, not all of y'all, but I know some of y'all like, oh, this bitch, you know, she went with somebody else and they fucked her up. No, either way, if I would have gone to somebody else to do a foreign fill for me, I was just needing a foreign fill. That's all I needed. I wasn't gonna stay with that new person. I love my lash tech too much. I don't think I will ever switch her. She ended up reaching out to me and we fixed everything. So she ended up doing my lashes that day. So when you have an allergic reaction due to like the lash glue, anything that has to do with your lashes, you're gonna have the reaction the same day. You're not gonna go 3 days after and all of a sudden have a reaction. No, it's gonna be the same day. So no, I didn't have anything. This happened on Saturday. Again, my appointment was Wednesday, but I just want to clear it out. It has nothing to do with my lashes. Yeah. So let's get into the story. So a lot of you guys seen on Instagram that I went down to LA. I go to LA I don't go all the time. Like, I just go on weekends. I just go and see my mom. But I went to LA this weekend, and my dumbass forgot my contact solution for my contacts at my house. But I didn't realize that I forgot my solution until like 10 p.m. when I was already about to take off my contacts. So when I took them off, I was like, where the fuck is my contact solution? Like, where is it? And I couldn't find it. I was like, did I not bring it? Because I could have sworn I put it in my Gucci bag. But apparently I didn't bring it. So I asked my mom, like, do you have some contact solution? Because I didn't bring mine. I'm not about to go to Target right now. So she was just like looking, because she used to wear contacts, but not no more, but whatever. She was just looking for some. So then she ended up telling me to go in her drawer. And then I check her drawer, and she's over here helping me and stuff. And she's like, what about this? And it was a spray. It was a spray. And I read it, and it said lens cleaner, meaning a cleaner to clean your glasses, right? The lens from your glasses. So I was like, no, this is a lens cleaner. I can't put that in my eye, you know? Like, in my head, I'm like, no, this is a lens cleaner. You don't put that for contacts. It doesn't say contact solution. So I was like, no. I was like, this is just lens cleaner. So then I hit up my sister. So I was like, do you have contact solution? And she's like, let me check. So I'm like, okay. So mind you, she just got her contacts, I don't know, some months ago, whatever. And she said that when she went to get her contacts, they put this solution. I haven't said what solution, right? But they put this solution in her bag for her contacts. So she comes back and she was like, here, this is what I got. I'm like, okay. So mind you, I'm not reading shit, because she just obviously said that it was in her bag when she got her contacts, you know? So I'm like, okay, whatever, you know, why would I read it? It's for contacts. Okay, so then I'm over here pouring it. I'm pouring the thing inside my little contact case. And as I'm pouring it, I'm over here pouring it, you know, I'm pouring it because I be soaking my contacts in it. So the next morning I woke up and I was like, okay, you know, I'm about to put these contacts in. Because every time I wake up, I put my contacts in because I don't like wearing my glasses. But either way, I can't see far away. So I have to have my contacts in. So as I'm putting on my contacts, I felt like my eye was about to fall off. Like, it felt like a very burning sensation. Like if someone just came with a lime and just squeezed it in my eye. That's how it felt. So as soon as I felt that, I went right in and took it off. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why is it burning? So I'm like, okay. But mind you, when I had got that first contact that I had got, and I put it on my finger, I didn't wait for the solution to come off. I just automatically put it in my eye. Then I'm like, okay, let me try the other eye. Maybe it's just the contact. So then I get the contact and I just let it drip, and then I put it in my eye. And it really didn't burn. So I'm like, okay, like it actually didn't burn as much as that first one. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's like not, like maybe it's just gonna burn, like I don't know. So I was like, okay, whatever. So then I got some water, and then I cleaned my contacts with it, and I put my contacts in. And after that, I went about my day, and I took the kids to the park. My eyes were still burning. I'm telling you, they're still burning at this point. My left eye, I'm seeing blurry. And I'm like, how am I seeing blurry if I have my contacts in? Like, I'm never seeing blurry with my contacts. So then I was like, okay, I ended up going to Target. Before the park, I went to Target and I bought my contact solution with my case. So, mind you, I put my contacts in. I put the contact solution in. I soaked my contacts, and at the park I put them back in. So at this point my eyes were just irritated, and they weren't as bad as how I'm about to tell you guys. But after the park, I went back to my mom's house, and at this point my eyes are just so bad. When I tell you guys my eyes were burning, my eyes were burning. So I get to my mom's house, and then I read the bottle that I had put my contacts to soak in the night before, and it was lens cleaner. It was lens cleaner. Mind you, I had told my mom from the beginning that I was gonna put lens cleaner because that was not for contact solution. But then when my sister brought me the bottle, I did not read it. I swear to God, I did not read it. She did not read it. So she obviously just thought that it was for contact. So why would she read it, you know? So mind you, I didn't read it. But at this point, I'm done because I should have read it. Because a contact solution doesn't come in a form of spray, and the lens cleaner does. But mind you, I didn't care. I was like, okay, so maybe this is a new thing. Maybe the contact solution is now has form of spray. So I opened the top from the bottle, and then I actually poured it with, well, I wasn't gonna spray my little contact thing. So I ended up pouring it. I opened the bottle and I ended up pouring it. So mind you, this is a lot of lens cleaner that I'm putting in my eye. So it's burning, it's burning, it's burning. And then my mom's like, okay, let me just, you know, wash it out for you. So she ended up getting some warm water in a bottle, and she was washing it out for me. And it helped me a little bit, but at this point my eyes were like crying. Like, I wasn't crying, my eyes were crying. And then I'm like, and then everybody was like, just go to the hospital. Like, just, you know, what about you just go blind? Like, and at this point I'm scared because shit, I just put lens cleaner in my eye. Like, that shit has a lot of chemicals. It probably has it has alcohol. So I'm like, okay, you need to take me to the hospital now. And I really didn't want to go because I know how hospital gets. They get so packed, and I just didn't want to wait. But I was just like, if I don't go and I just wake up blind, then no. So my mom ended up taking me to the hospital around 9 p.m. I got to the hospital. I told them what happened. And I waited 5 hours to be called. So, excuse me. So triage, you know, where they take your vitals and stuff. They called me 3 hours later when I was already sitting there. They called me 3 hours later. They were like, oh, so what happened? So I explained. I was like, yeah, I put lens cleaner inside my eye. Like, it wasn't even like, it wasn't contact solution. It was lens cleaner. Why the nurse say, what is lens cleaner? How you don't know what's lens cleaner but you're wearing glasses? Do you not clean your glasses? So I had to explain to him, like, what was lens cleaner or whatever. And I really thought they were gonna put me right then and there. Like, I was just like, can y'all put some drops, like, so this shit can stop burning? Like I really thought I was gonna go in like this, but apparently not. I still waited another 3 hours to be called, and I ended up being called by another nurse, and he was like, oh, so what happened? So I explained to him. He's like, okay, we're gonna flush out your eye. And they flushed out my eye. So basically what you guys saw on my Instagram, I know it looks creepy, but I promise you guys, nothing bad was in my eye. So it's just like a form of a contact. So it's like a circle. They open my eye up and they just put it on my eye like if it's a contact. And then what it does is a saline bag, and he's like, oh, this whole bag needs to go inside your eye. Mind you, he's like, okay, but you need to take off like the top, like you need to take off your sweater, your shirt, your bra, everything, because you're about to be soaked. Like, it's not all gonna go in your eye, it's gonna be dripping everywhere. So I'm like, okay. So they ended up flushing out my eye. But before they flushed out my eye, the doctor had came in and he had put these drops in my eye. He's like, oh, I'm about to put these drops in your eye so they will stop burning. As soon as he put those drops in, my eye stopped burning. I'm like, so in my head, I'm like, so y'all couldn't do this when I was fucking waiting 6 hours? Like, I was over there in the waiting room almost screaming because my eyes were burning. So, yeah, so he put those drops because he wanted to check inside my eye with the purple light. I don't know what the fuck they check for, but he checked both of my eyes, and he just mentioned to me, he's like, well, I don't see any burns inside your eyes, da 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 da. So he's like, we're gonna flush out your eye. So they flushed out my eye, and like I said, it was just like a contact. They put it in my eye, and I had to finish the whole bag, so the whole bag had to be complete. So I waited like another 30 minutes for it to be finished, and after that he was just like, make sure you see your doctor, make sure you see your ophthalmologist. And the next day I woke up and my eye was very like swollen, and I'm thinking it was because of just my eyes just crying all day. So as you guys can tell, my eye is, well, the main one was this one. My eyelid from the top is still swollen. I don't know if you guys notice it, but this one looks way smaller than this one. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like this eye is still smaller than this one, and my eyelid is still swollen. And you guys could know, and you guys can see the difference between my eyelashes. One is fuller and one is not. This was the main eye that was burning. This is the only eye they flushed out. They didn't flush out this one because it wasn't bothering me at the time. And it still doesn't bother me. It was mostly this one. So this is the one they flushed out. And yeah, so if you guys can see, it's just, I don't know if you guys can see, maybe just slightly swollen. It's not that bad, but this one, it's, yeah, it's swollen. And that was the eye that was bothering me the whole time. So he prescribed me some antibiotic ointment and then some drops, and what else? Oh, he prescribed me ibuprofen for the pain, but I didn't ended up getting it until the next day because obviously the pharmacies were closed at 3 in the morning. And yeah, so I ended up getting it the next day. So I put the ointment that same day that I got my medication. I'll show you guys a video of how I applied it and stuff, so you guys could see how my eye actually looked. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on and see how I feel tomorrow. But this is like a little update. This one's not that bad, but it was tearing at the hospital. But this one, it's like a little bit of red, and it doesn't burn anymore, but I still feel like it's dry in there. So I'm gonna put the ointment and see. They also prescribed me, well, they didn't prescribe me, it was over the counter, some drops to just moisturize my eyes in case they get dry. So I'm gonna do that. She told me to do 5 minutes after I apply this. So I'm gonna apply that and see. My eyes are pretty much swollen, because you know how when you cry a lot, your eyes get swollen. So pretty much I wasn't crying, it's just that my eyes were getting watery. But this update is a day after I got out the hospital. Well, not a day after. I got out the hospital at 3 in the morning Sunday, which is Sunday today, and right now it's 8:43 in the night p.m. so a couple hours. Okay, so that's how my eye looks right now. When I was trying to go to sleep, I couldn't close my eye. I couldn't close my eye at all the whole time I was at the hospital. Like every time I would close it, it would burn. So I was like preventing from closing it because it was just burning so bad. But when I got back to my mom's house, like I was like, well, I need to go to sleep. I need to close my eye regardless. So I ended up just closing my eye and just knocking out. But yeah, I woke up, my eye was feeling better, but then I went to go get my ointment, and then that was pretty much it. But I'm feeling better now. I don't have my contacts in. My lashes are like coming off because of all that crying. So yeah, so that was my story. I know y'all about to call me dumb and stupid and all these names because I put lens cleaner in my eyes, but it's fine, whatever. You know me, I'm always doing dumb shit. So yeah, so that was my story. So however y'all want to take it, make sure y'all don't put lens cleaner in your eyes. Make sure y'all read bottles before you guys do something with it, because you never know. You never know what you're putting inside of you. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure you watch the video I just posted yesterday after you finish watching this one, because I know a lot of you guys wanted to know what happened to me. So after you finish watching this one, go back to see the one I posted yesterday, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.